Welcome back to Ultimate Trader. Wanted to do a, midday update. Frustrating day for us here, but that's the realities of trading. So we wanted to give you guys an update and kind of talk about what we're doing in the background here. But so this is the SP 500, as you can see. We trade the futures. You can trade options off of this as well, but this is the opening right here where this large red bar happened. So these are all technically support zones. I wanted to highlight a few things. So today was very difficult, I thought, to get on the short. There was just nothing that pulled back until basically here. And nothing wrong with shorting this. It's just too aggressive for myself. Somebody else did great. Kind of the same thing here. It popped up and then made a new low. So part of this potential service we're considering is live trading calls. So live trading during the day, showing you exactly what we're up to. If you can see this, this was our tweets from today. So this was at 9:20 Central. So we put out that that what we were working was a 45.72 bid in the ES. So that was at 9:20. Just so you guys know, it's not after the fact here. These are live. So 9:20 would be, I don't know, somewhere around here. So somewhere when the market was trading around here, we said we were 72 bid. So what happened is that if you go back to Twitter, for a few minutes we also added an 82 bid, kind of as a lotto trade, meaning pretty risky, but could work. But that got canceled, and I'll show you the tweet for that in a second too. But essentially, right here. So right after this little bounce here, I was considering buying 82. It just didn't seem like it had enough in it, so I ended up canceling it. You can see here, it shows me saying I'm out. So that, referring to the trade, the 82 trade. Now, that doesn't mean the 72 bid was out. I was still in on that from down here. And so it got down here and literally got to 73. So I had my bid, and like I said, it was out at 9:20. I had my bid approximately there. Got within 4 ticks. Turned around and went back up here. That's just the realities of trading, guys. There's nothing you can do. There was no way to avoid that, unfortunately. Once you see this bounce and then it kind of comes straight down through, and remember, I'd canceled the 82, so I was trying to be a little bit more conservative, but still even trying to take the top of this zone. But that's, look, that's what happens. Later, I had even put out that I was the 13-quarter offer up here. So you can see this is right around, that's 10 half, so, somewhere right here, essentially. Again, it didn't get there. So now we're back down about 50% in between this last swing. So it's kind of approaching lunchtime. I'm not doing anything right here. We might consider getting long down here again. Excuse me. And potentially shorting this area up here. But it's all based on price action, guys, so I can't give you a trade half an hour ahead of time. We can try to put out our trades as much as possible, the pre-planned ones. But sometimes I'll just be tweeting that, I'm long or I'm short, and that'll be kind of an on-the-fly decision. So it's not one that I can pre-plan and put out there. Now, the service is also going to be good for options traders. So the same thing happens if I put out a bid. If it hits there instead of buying the futures, or you could also buy spiders. You could buy options, and we can start recommending those too if people have an interest in that. So basically, if you go back over to the Twitter feed here, we initially put out that we were 46.11 half offer, and we were medium confidence, and then later we revised it, as you can see here, to 13 quarter offer. So that was the trade that it almost got up to, but we didn't get filled on that one either, unfortunately. Again, and then you can see me saying canceled, frustration. It's just the way it is. So anyway, follow us at Ultimate Trader 5. So if you can see there's a 5 in the end there, I guess there's other accounts with Ultimate Trader as the name. So we took Ultimate Trader 5. Maybe we'll change that in the future, not sure. And then there's our YouTube channel right here. So what we've got currently, and this is subject to change, but we've got 3 tiers. One's just if you got some value and you saw some tweets on the public account, you know, helps to chip in $10 a month just to support some of the costs of doing the videos and the time it takes. This one, we're not sure whether we're going to keep it. It does include a starter kit video for reading charts and levels, because ultimately you want to learn how to do it yourself. And this is the current private beta, which we're kind of just putting out right now on our Ultimate Trader channel. But that will obviously not go on forever. And you can see there's an average of 2 to 3 trades a day. I'm trying to be conservative on that. I know people like to trade, but the goal is not to chalk up quantity of trades, it's quality. We're trying to make money, obviously, so we're not trying to trade a ton and incur commission and costs. And I know people don't pay commission on stocks, but futures still have them if you're trading futures, and options have a cost as well. So be aware of that. And you know, for live calls prior, I think this is a pretty good price. Could be debatable, but you know, if you're starting off trading futures, it's very difficult, even if you're following somebody who you think is really, really good. But you have to kind of make the decisions. If you have somebody putting out trades or trade ideas that you can kind of queue off, we believe it's a very, very helpful service, because most people never kind of get there. That's just the reality of it. So it's a beta program. We're only going to have 10 spots right now, because we want to see how it goes and see if people are happy and, you know, see how it works. So we're going to start off with 10 spots. We've kind of had this up there for a while, but we haven't really been doing it because we haven't figured out exactly what the best way to do it would be. But through Twitter, I think is probably fine. Maybe in the future, a Discord or something like that. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, we're making these live calls. You know, it's real money. We're not. This isn't the sim account. So, you know, unfortunately, like I said, to get on the short this morning was pretty tough, at least for us. This is a pretty aggressive move down. And, you know, you can see here on the 1 minute, it really barely popped back up even here, even if you were going to be really aggressive, which definitely would not be wrong. It's just that, let's say it got to 46.23 after making this low right here. I mean, it got close to the VWAP, but this right off the open, essentially, for us, it's too aggressive. That doesn't mean for you it's too aggressive. It just means for us it is. You could certainly make the case the tick was well below 0, and the AD was definitely negative and getting more negative. So there's a potential there. But the main ones were this one, which we missed by 4 ticks, and this one up here, which more than 4 ticks, but got relatively close. But this was the bounce that we were really looking for, unfortunately. Again, it's just the reality of trading. So anyway, let us know in the comments. We're still going to be looking at stocks individually if somebody has questions on levels, because everything is really key levels. And once you can identify them, you're really taking it to the next level. That's a really big deal to know. So let us know in the comments if you guys have any questions or individual stocks you want us to take a look at. We can certainly do that. And we're going to be sort of building this beta system where we're putting out trades. But for now, we're putting not every trade, but we're putting a lot of trades on Twitter. So back over at this Ultimate Trader 5 account. So follow us there, and hopefully we can get the service up and running and fine-tuned relatively quickly. All right, guys, that's it for now.